All right, this is a quick review on how to use your graphing calculator, or if you don't know how to use it to find these problems here, it'll be new to you. If I ever go too fast, go ahead, of course, pause the video, you know how it works. Okay, the first one, I'm going to show you how to find the zeros of a function. So first of all, you need to know what zeros are. So zeros are where the function is equal to 0. So you're going to take and set the f of x, the function, or the y value equal to 0. So that'll be a 0. And what that is where the function crosses the x-axis. So it crosses the x-axis. So here's how you do it. Grab your calculator. And if you do not have a TI-84 Plus, you do need one. So invest in one as soon as possible. And you'll need it anyway for college or future math courses. So you might as well get it now and get the use out of it. We'll use it almost every day. You're going to hit your y equals button. And under the first equation, you're going to plug this equation in right there. So x squared, remember x t theta n is the x, there's the squared, and you're going to do minus 6x and plus 5. And hit enter. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and hit graph. And if your graph is off, like mine is off, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the window button, the zoom button, and you're going to go down to z square. So let's try that again. You're going to go to z standard right there, hit enter, and that'll give you your standard window. So every time you want a standard window where it's not working, go ahead and do that. Now, what I'm looking for is where it crosses the x-axis. So I'm looking for this point here and this point here. So what I'm now going to do is hit second and calculate. It's with the trace button. And I am going to find a 0, just like I was asked. So I'm going to hit enter. And look what it says here. It says left bound. So I need to go on the left-hand side of my 0. So here's my first 0, somewhere around here. And I need to be on the left-hand side of that, anywhere on the left-hand side. And then you're going to hit enter. And then it says right bound. So now I need to be on the right-hand side of that point. So anywhere to the right below it, hit enter again. Then it's going to say guess. You don't have to guess, just hit enter again. And now it'll tell you what that 0 is. It's 1, 0. I'm going to go ahead and write that down. 1, 0. That is that point there, and it's pointing to, it's sitting on that. Now you're going to do it again. So second calculate, go to number 2, 0. And this time when you go to the left, we're looking at this point right here. So I'm to the left of it, hit enter, go to the right of it, hit enter, enter again, and there it is, 5, 0. So my two zeros, or where my function crosses the x-axis, are at 1, 0 and 5, 0. Now, if you're asked to find the solutions, I have the same equation here. I'm just going to add another one in. The solutions are going to be the point of intersection. So now I'm looking for the point of intersection, where these two graphs cross each other. So I'm going to, again, go back to my y equals so I can get a graph of this. This is all weird here. And now I'm going to, under y2, oops, I did not want to do that. All right, what is x squared minus 6x plus 5? Okay, don't clear yours. Under y2, this is going to be the second function. I'm going to enter my second formula. So negative, and make sure you're using the negative sign that's down here, not the minus sign. And then 1 divided by 2 will get me my 1/2. And then I have x plus 3. So there we go, and I'm going to hit enter. Now when I graph it, you're going to see that I have two graphs. I have my parabola there and my line. And what I'm looking for are my solutions, my point of intersection, this one right here and this one right here. So again, hitting second and calculate, I'm now going to go to intersection and hit enter. And if you follow, it says first curve. So I am on the parabola right here. I'm going to hit enter. And then it says second curve. And now I'm on the line, but I need to make sure that because I went to the left here, I need to go to the right here. So I need to move over far enough so that I'm on the other side of that point and hit enter. and then guess, hit enter again, and it'll tell me what my point of intersection is. It looks like it is not on an integer. It's 0.39 for my x, and my y value is 2.8. That's my first point of intersection. My second point of intersection, I'm going to go second calculate again and down to intersect. And my first one, now my point is here, so I need to make sure I'm to the left here somewhere, anywhere over there. And then I just need to make sure I'm to the right here, anywhere over there. Hit enter again, and there's that point of intersection. So now I'm at 5.1 and 0.45, I'm going to call that. Those are my 2 points of intersection for these two functions. All right, the last one is the minimum of this original function here. So I'm going to go to y equals. I'm now going to delete this. I don't need it anymore. So I'm going to hit the clear button, and I'm going to hit graph again so I can see my parabola. This is a parabola that opens up. We knew that because it was positive right here. And I'm looking for the minimum. The minimum is the lowest point, that turning point right here. In order to get that, I will again hit second calculate. And I'm going to go to minimum. And it says left bound. So again, I'm going to just make sure I'm to the left of that point there and hit enter. And then I'm going to make sure I'm to the right of that point and hit enter. I'm not going to guess, hit enter again. And there's my minimum, 3, -4. Now notice it's not exactly 3. You just have to be smarter than your calculator and know that that really just means 3. So 3, -4 is that turning point, that minimum right there. Okay, that's the quick overview of how to find these 3 things with your calculator. If you have any other questions or you're struggling with this, please drop me an email and let me know and I can help you. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.